beautiful Aquarians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with a bonus reading. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful that scammers are about, pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. If anyone claiming to be me asks you for money, donations, e-gifts, it is not me. I do not have Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. So if anyone claiming to be me at all asks you for any of those things, it is a scam, okay? So let's move straight on, my beautiful Aquarians. This is a little bonus reading. I will do my usual love readings, career readings, and things like that shortly. But I just thought, no one really asks, how are you? Okay, so I thought I'd do a quick check-in reading to see how you're doing, what you've been navigating, the difficult energies that you may have been navigating, and if there's any advice that comes up from Spirit, let's see what goes on there, okay? So, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? We have the Lover's card, okay? We've also got the High Priestess. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? We have the Chariot, the Devil, and the Sun. Ooh, okay. So, it's interesting. As you move forward, it's almost like I just felt like the devil was hiding behind the sun, okay? So there may be something that is, just be a little bit mindful of all that glitters is not gold, okay? We will cross that energy when it comes, but the Chariot card indicates that it's almost like in victory or in success, whatever it is that you're trying to do, there's some people have hidden agendas. The higher you go, some people, or whatever it is that you're doing, I feel like it's almost like if it looks too good to be true, maybe just take a little bit closer look at it, okay? So that's the energy that's coming out straight away. But how have you been doing? Okay, the Lovers. Now you've been trying to remain positive. You've been trying to recognize that we're all one, and you've been trying to lead with unification, Aquarius. You've been really trying hard to make, I feel like you've been thrown open a set of choices recently, and you've really been trying to create some sort of harmony in your life and balance. There may have been a lot of conflict going on, a lot of chaotic energy. You may have even recently, or in the last couple of months, felt a little bit disconnected from things. So I feel like you may have tried to reconnect, but I feel like there's like this in and out kind of energy. It's like a yo-yo. So I really feel that, yeah, it's just like you may be re-examining the decisions that you've made, your motivation or your motives behind them, your values in a situation when you're contemplating which path to take, whether you're taking the higher ground or whether you're going to get stuck into the conflict and meet someone on their level. I feel like there's you're making some serious personal decisions in your life. Okay, the Lover's card used to be called the Choice card, so there's a lot of choices opening up to you, but I feel ultimately you're trying to lead with your heart and partner up with the right people or the right situations, whether it's business, career, love. You're trying to let your heart lead the way in those decisions and not let your head kind of govern, okay? Of course, it's good to keep a good head about you and, you know, have strategy and planning and all of those things. But I feel like you've been put at it's almost like I see you, they're showing me like, they're showing me like a literal post, a signpost with different directions. Now it could be like, yeah, lots of different directions. Also, one of those signposts says past. I feel like you're not going that way. I feel like you're definitely moving forward, but there's definitely a choice here. Now, in terms of, because it is the Lover's card, Gemini energy there. We've also got the High Priestess, Virgo energy. We've got the Sun card, Leo energy. We've got the Devil, Capricorn energy, and the Chariot, which is Cancerian energy. Now we have a new moon in Cancer happening on the 10th of July, or the 9th, depending on where you are in the world. And I feel very much like, emotionally, I feel like you're really trying to hone your intuition, but there's been moments of feeling really blocked. Now, whether that's about a love situation or whether that's about friendship, I feel like there's been moments where you're really trying hard to connect to your intuition, but you felt a little bit clouded. Now, there may have been some sort of secret or some sort of repression here. I'm going to pull a quick card on that energy. So either you've separated from somebody or you've disconnected from somebody's energy because you feel like they're not telling you something, or there's something underhanded or untoward. I'm going to pull a card on that energy. Let me go with this deck. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please? Thank you so much. We've got the Hierophant, And we've got the Six of Pentacles here. So it's about looking at your commitments in a certain area. The Hierophant often is a marriage card, or it can be a high-level commitment card there, but it is about, you know, where you spend your time and your energy and your focus. You do a lot of learning in that time with a person or a situation. Like an institution. So for example, if you worked in a bank, the Hierophant would be a traditional kind of conventional place that you would work. And I feel like it's about seeking knowledge within the system in order to make it, to use it for yourself. I hope that makes sense. It's almost like you learn something, absorb it, so that then you can change elements of it to make it your own or be individual. But I feel like you think that someone is holding back from you. They're not telling you everything, because we've got the Six of Pentacles here, which is like one-sided. So it feels like either someone's being selfish in their energy, or they're not telling you something, or someone is holding something back from you. Okay, because that High Priestess in the challenge position, this is a resistance position, indicates something under the surface, something that you either mistrust, or there's a repression here, and you've been dealing with some sort of something that's under the radar. You could have also been dealing with some sort of loss recently, whether you've separated from somebody or separated from a job or a situation. They're indicating here that your main purpose is to unify. Okay, follow your heart. So you know, if you're separating from a job, for example, because you felt like there was underhanded behavior, or you just didn't trust, you just thought, you know what, these are just not my kind of people, I feel like you will be partnering up with the right opportunity in the near future. Similarly, like relationships, if you feel like someone, because this basically says you've been giving and committing and working and learning and being guided through a system that you've set, you know, there was a set of guidelines or rules that you've been doing, and the Six of Pentacles says it's not meeting you halfway. So you may be looking at your commitments to your friendships or to job situations where it's not a reciprocal exchange. So I feel like whatever it is, you may be separating from that energy and partnering up with the right situations for you. Okay, they want me to go one more. Thank you so much, Spirit guys. They just gave me the name Meniza. Meniza. They're saying it's a name. So it could be a place, but they'll give me a name. So Meniza, if that's your name, there's something in this message for you. Meniza. It's definitely not going to resonate for everyone, of course. If it does not resonate for you, it doesn't mean it's not your reading. It just means they want that person to pay close attention to the reading, as their attention may have wavered. Okay? So they've given me the Queen of Wands in the reverse, the Star in reverse, and the Magician in reverse. Yeah, a lot of controlling energy. Negative energy there. It's almost like you may feel like you've been struggling, or there's a little bit of anger in this situation. The Star indicates you may have either felt left out or ignored in a situation, or you may feel like there's something you're not trusting here. There's something that has not come to light. The Star is in reverse. Okay, so you may feel like there's a chaotic energy, or there is confusion about something. There's a real test of faith here in this situation. The Magician in the reverse is a very controlling energy. Someone who uses their powers of manifestation for bad, or uses their energy in a negative way, or is scattered in their energy. You may feel like you're wasting your time or your resources with a situation, whether it's a person or a job. I feel like you have a lot of unfulfilled potential, Aquarius. You're better than what you're accepting at the moment, is what they're giving me in this. Now, as I said, it could be a friendship, could be family relations, it could be work. However you spend your commitments, you may feel like you're being a bit left out, or taking, you may feel like you're not appreciated in the situation. And I feel like you're leaving the situation energetically. You may not disconnect and not speak to these people ever again. I'm not saying that, but I feel like you're disconnecting that. You're taking a higher ground. I feel like you're trying to breathe and then move forward. The High Priestess is often mute. Okay, so someone who is sitting on some information. So you may know what is being held back from you, but you're not saying anything. The High Priestess, she is someone who has subconscious wisdom, really connects to the intuition, and if something feels off, then it's off. Okay, so either you feel like something is being withheld from you, or you have just discovered something and you're not saying something. I feel like there's a deep knowing. As you can see, the crown chakra is highlighted here, and there's lots of stars. So this will actually lead to hope and abundance. This is the challenge position, so you will be moving through that energy to a more fruitful time, a more happier, positive time. But I feel like your eyes, it's really like you see things so clearly. I'm just going to pull a quick card on that using a different deck. One moment, please. Can you please? Thank you so much. Yeah. The High Priestess, now it's crossed there by the Four of Cups. So this is about a new perspective, a new option, or a new direction. So either you decide to walk away from this energy completely and you go in a new direction, or you're going to take a new outlook on it, because it can't stay the way that it is what you're indicating here. I feel like there's the universe is going to surprise you with an opportunity. Just when you're feeling like fed up with everything, thinking that nothing's going to happen here, I feel like you're actually, the energy gets shifted here. So don't lose hope in the situation if you've had a real test of faith. Now the unified position, the Chariot, indicates you're going to be moving forward, okay? You're going to remove yourself from anything that's been holding you back. If you felt like you lost direction, you're finding your motivation, your drive to achieve something, or you'll have victory. This is a victory card. This is success, okay? So I feel like you're moving forward and quite quickly. You're taking action. I feel like if there's something that you know that you're keeping a lid on, or you feel like there's something that's being held back from you, I feel like no matter what, it's not going to stop you. You're going to move forward regardless, okay? The Chariot card indicates there's a fork in the road there. There's a decision to make. And the Chariot card also, sort of connects to the Lover's card in that. So I feel like you've got two options open to you. As you can see, that figure right in the center is trying to decide which way they go. Whether you got a decision to make between two people in terms of love, or two job opportunities, or, there's some sort of conflict within a friendship and you're having to, I mean, I'm clarifying with the Chariot card right here, and someone is beeping their horn really loudly outside. Just be mindful of impatience, okay? Now the Chariot card indicates that you've learned to see all aspects of your life in an essential way to your growth, okay? You've fallen, maybe there's been a bit of a stop or a blockage. They're indicating there may have been a disappointment or some sort of missed opportunity, but you're dusting yourself off and you're moving forward. Quite chaotic energy. You may have been separated, as I said, from a job or a person or a situation, something that you loved or invested in, something that you had a lot of time for, but it's not going to stop you in the long run. You're moving forward. Now, if you're moving on to something else, as you can see, the Chariot card and the Sun card are both very positive cards, but lurking amongst the Chariot and the Sun card is the Devil card. So it's indicating here that some things that look like they are success may have trappings, okay? And by trappings, I mean they may tie you down in terms of, so for example, if you're going for a high powered job and there's a lot of money that comes with that and it's awesome and it feels really like you're stepping up in the world, it may come with some sort of stipulation where you're completely tied to the job. It takes up all of your time. You're on a treadmill trying to earn lots of money, which is wonderful, but does it give you much time to experience life or be happy or have fun? Some things come with a but. Let's put it that way. Yeah, it's really great, but this seems to be that. The Devil card, I'm going to pull a card on it and see what that means. That you may have been trying to release yourself from some sort of toxic situation within a love relationship, for example, and you may have felt like something was off there, and you may feel like you're overcoming the obstacles, but there's still a bit of a pattern left between you and this person that needs to be sorted out. Something that is tying you both together. It may be an illusion, it may be a constraint that is a pattern where you and this person are obsessed with each other, or obsessed with whatever the secret was, or something that came to light, or there may be an obsessive energy about this. Could be envy, could be jealousy. So let me just see what that is before I move forward. The Devil card, could you please clarify the Devil card? Oh my gosh, the Devil in reverse. You can't write this, Aquarius. They're literally clarifying the Devil card by the Devil in reverse. Okay, I'm just going to show you in the upright so that you can actually see that it is the Devil card. Okay, as you can see, I think it says up here El Diablo, the Devil right there. Okay, so but you got it in the reverse. So basically they're saying detach yourself from anything that's toxic, because you don't want anything to get in the way of you moving forward towards your happiness. Okay, this is your moment for an awakening. Don't let anything hold you back. Detach, detach, detach. Okay, freedom. Be aware of any attachments, and if you're feeling vulnerable in any area, you can be vulnerable in the right way, opening up your heart to certain circumstances, letting your guard down with the right people. But just be mindful of putting yourself in vulnerable situations that are unhealthy for you, Aquarius, okay? I feel like you got this, but there's either a friendship or a love relationship or a situation at work or something like that, which feels like it has the potential to tie you down in a negative way, okay? Release yourself from that. I love it when Spirit does that. Ultimately, though, the sun will shine. There is an awakening here. There is a positivity. I feel like there's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. So if you've been going through the ringer in terms of either a separation from a job or a person or a friendship, and I feel like you're trying to choose a way forward, I feel like the way forward will be made clear to you, okay? Spirit will kind of like intervene in this situation. As you can see, the Sun card, they're really highlighting that the figure there has had some sort of disappointment. There is a sadness before it rises up. So they are really indicating that you may have experienced some sort of loss or been struggling recently, and there may have been even some anger in those moments, but and frustration. But there is a brighter day to come. There is a better energy to come, more abundance, a lot more love. Just be mindful of anything that looks too good to be true, okay? So just pay close attention to that. Now this reading is a little bit different. I'm going to shuffle the cards initially, and then I'm going to choose from the top just for time. I've meditated on your cards. I've done all the usual things. Oh, they want me to start with that and then move on. Okay, so beautiful. The heart of the matter, sun. What's crossing you? Five of Earth, loss, worry about losing or separating from situations, whether it's to do with money or friendship investment or love investment. The sun card, this is the protagonist, and sorry, this is your heart of the matter, okay? You're in search or in pursuit of your happiness, Aquarius. There is an awakening. You're going through it. And I also feel like this is you, no matter what, you are trying to find the love in the situations. You're trying to find the unity in the situations. You're trying to be positive. No matter what has been thrown at you in life at the moment, and I feel like a lot has been thrown at you, I feel like there's some sort of secret information that's actually positive that's coming towards you as well. So let me just clarify what that energy that is coming through. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Great. Ooh. The Ten of Swords, it's a new start. The Ten of Swords is in the reverse there, okay? So they're indicating a new start, more positivity. Thank you so much. We got the Tower and we got the Lovers again, but the Lovers is in the reverse. So they're really indicating here a separation from something that you loved. It was quite a shock. Now, either this, either it's in a positive way, kind of sets you free from an illusion, from something that you thought was real, but it wasn't, because you, the other person or the other situation, was masquerading something that it wasn't. The Tarot card, I'm going to pull another card on that, because to get the Lovers card again in your reading, and we got the Sun again, they're really trying to give me a message here about separation or some sort of shock. Something brought you to your knees that maybe you didn't, intuitively you felt. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. The Four of Cups in reverse, again, in a different deck, Four of Cups in the reverse. So it's about a new way of looking at things. There is a new option coming towards you that is more emotionally fulfilling. One more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, now the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is someone who feels like they were knocked off their center, doesn't feel safe or secure in the situation. Now, either you're separating from your home or you're separating from a person or a job situation where you're worried about money, because financial loss, or the Five of Earth there, is about an alternative route due to some sort of change in circumstances, okay? Whoa. Nine of Swords made you feel, and Eight of Swords. Wow, I shuffle the deck, you get 8 and 9 of Swords, 2 worry cards. So a lot of worry, a lot of anxiety there. I'm sending you a huge hug out there, Aquarius. So if you've been going through the ringer recently about things, feeling like things were piling up on you, things are about to get better, okay? There's a shift here. Just be wary of the shift, as I said, because there's 2 positive cards there, and it's like, remember though, to get rid of the attachments that have been holding you back in the first place, or connect you to this kind of moment of sadness or whatever the struggle is for you. It's going to look differently to everybody. of course. But yeah, they're indicating here, but they still haven't given me the positive. Can you please tell me the positive information? I feel like the positive is that it brings you a new start. If you've been feeling stuck in a rut, Aquarius, there's some sort of information that is allowing you to sort of have an epiphany moment. The Tower basically means surprise. It doesn't mean that your whole world is going to crumble down. What it does mean is it's a chance to rebuild something in a more positive way. If you're feeling stuck in a rut, the Tower basically is a prison. You're going round and round in circles, and Spirit intervenes by sending a lightning bolt to set the building on fire so that things become so uncomfortable that you have to change. You have to take a leap of faith, okay? 3 of Pentacles. Now, either it's about teamwork or a third-party situation is going to come towards you with information, positive information. 7 of Wands that allows you to leave something. So either you're being headhunted away from some sort of very, very strict. It's almost like it's like if you've got, and there's unity on the other side. How many times are you going to get the Lover's card? That's incredible. It's almost like you're going to be partnering up elsewhere. Whatever it is, this information allows you to walk away from something. So either someone has given you some information, third party has given you a piece of information that you were either not privy to or that you intuitively felt, but now they're giving you it for real, the facts. The 7 of Wands indicates it allows you to walk away and quit something, and look at your boundaries. And the Magician card indicates that you had unfulfilled potential and that you were perhaps wasting your resources in that situation, or wasting your time, or wasting your friendship. And that there is unity on the other side. The Lover's card indicates that there is going to be love. It allows for a connection. It allows for more choices, either in love or career or friendship. I feel like after a disconnection, there is a reconnection here. But it's really positive, whatever this, because they're giving me the same energy. It's really positive. Now, the challenge here is the 5 of Earth. The 5 of Earth is about an alternative route of either making money. So for example, if you lost your job recently, you're finding a different way of making money in order to pay the bills. The 5 of Earth is about worry. It could be about your investment in your friendships. You feel abandoned by somebody, whether it's love, you feel like someone walked away or abandoned your connection. It gives an opportunity to let it all out of the bag, as it were. Really see things as they truly are, and then address the elephant in the room, or address the issues in order to detach from the toxic or the patterns, the constraints that are holding this relationship back, or this friendship back, or this career back from really being something that's quite wonderful. Okay, so that is the challenge. There is hope in this situation. Okay, things are going to return, they're going to recover, and the challenge though is for you to find an alternative way of thinking, or an alternative way of doing or investing in something in order to turn it around. That is right for you. They just said that is right for you, because what they're indicating there is the 4 Pentacles on one side. She's looking at those 4 Pentacles, indicating that is what she's keeping for herself. Okay, and this is what she's willing to let go of. So if, for example, you've been dealing with one-sided friendships or love relationships, you may be willing to reinvest in those, but on your own terms now. You are saving all the energy, most of the energy, the majority energy for yourself, and you're willing to give them some of your time, but not all of your time unless they deserve a little bit more. So you're looking at your boundaries and making sure they're healthy. Now, what is below you? We got the King of Air, sharp energy, Wheel of Fortune, intervention. Now, just to let you know, whenever we have a Tower moment, we normally have a Wheel of Fortune that shows up as well. We got another 10 of Air. Wow. They always show up pretty much together in my readings, because Tower and the Wheel of Fortune basically means surprise, okay? It means things are changing. They're for the better. Now, the Tower, a lot of people get a little bit nervous about the Tower, but it's like an epiphany moment. It's like a moment. There's the unification again. The 2 of... Oh, they said that one is for you. How'd you like to receive? Thank you so much. The Fool card again for a new start. The 6 of Air, movement forward. They want one more in that position, which is unusual. Messenger of Air. Okay, so which is changing things, life-changing opportunities. So it looks like moving forward, there's a lot more positive energy here. Now, what is below you? We've got the King of Air, strategy, planning, Communication, very important. Truth is everything. Your eyes are wide open on something. There's been a huge truth revealed, or you have found something out that is like, wow. I really think you're thinking about this. The King of Air really thinks about things, strategizes, not in a plotting or a kind of a cunning way, but really looks at the facts and goes, and what next? What do I do now? I feel like thinking before you act. You don't want to rush into something, okay? So I feel like some sort of epiphany moment or truth has really blown things wide open for you recently, Aquarius. Whether it is that you've been giving all your time, your energy to a career that is not fulfilling, or whether it is a friendship where you feel like it's one-sided, or you found something out about them, or a love relationship where you found something out that you're like, we just can't do this anymore unless things change. Because the Devil card indicates there must be change, something must be released, there must be detachment, there must be an opening up and an awareness of a cycle that keeps repeating itself and is not helping, okay? So the King of Air takes action, but only once they thought it through. So I feel like whatever you're deciding in this moment really affects your future. You may be looking at negotiating a better deal, or because King of Air is a successful negotiator, someone who's very good with words, a wordsmith, someone who's really planning. So you may be thinking about, where you stand in everything and seeing things so clearly. There's like such clarity. So even if you've been clouded before, you're seeing things super clear. Now, what's in the recent past? Wheel of Fortune. Now, Jupiter has come into play, so you may feel that the energy is even lighter already. Mars will be in action right in the first week of July, but after that, around about the 20th as well, Mars will kick back one more time. But after that, Jupiter really is taking over as the planet of good luck and plenty. So the Wheel of Fortune is now in play for you. Things are turning around for the better. It may not feel like it at first, so give it time as we move through July. There's good karma coming here. I feel like you were destined to have this epiphany moment, so you can just release and move forward. So whatever this is for you, they're giving me number 777. Now 777 is like jackpot number, right? So let me pull a quick card on Fortune's wheel for you. Now, not unless you've actually literally hit the jackpot on something, the Judgment in the reverse, okay? Yeah, so it's almost like the Judgment in reverse, when you get that, it's a little bit of self-doubt, but it could be a rejection on something. So if you felt like something did not go your way, Aquarius, you missed it, missed opportunity, or there has been some sort of blockage here, the Wheel of Fortune's come along to change all that. Nine of Pentacles, you're going to be very self-sufficient. Okay, this is someone, Nine of Pentacles is often a card of someone who's got it all going on, who doesn't really need anybody, very independent, but, is someone who is focusing on their career financially, but is very intuitive. You got that third eye right there. So I feel like there's a lot of making your world a sanctuary, a better place. They're also showing me really highly like that. Is it a cobra or a viper? I'm not sure what that, maybe it's a cobra, that snake there at the bottom. It's almost like snake charmer. I don't know why they're giving me that, snake charmer. So either you've been dealing with somebody that you feel, could be a co-worker, who you feel is quite charming and alluring, but someone who hypnotizes in order to do something else. I'm not sure why they're giving me that. Ten of Wands in reverse. You're saying no to this now. It's the end. The spell has been broken in something. So I'm not sure what that is, but it leads you to let things go. Ten of Air is a graceful ending. It's it's a point of epiphany. It's like an old way of thinking is being left behind. So it's a real release. It's a pattern that's just been broken. You're no longer stuck here. So whether it's been chaotic energy that you've been trying to navigate, or you've been feeling really held back, or you've experienced some sort of loss, it's like, may all your bad luck be with it. It's gone now. Now is the time for, the epiphany is happening, and changes have been activated, and now there's a positivity. The tarot card is basically, in this deck, and this is the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reid, the Tower is a surprise that happens really fast, and it actually is a sudden upheaval that takes something away that is negative or putting you round and round in circles to replace it with something better, something greater, okay? So it's a really positive transformation, but it asks you to keep your eyes wide open, okay? So I'm going to pull a really quick card on that one and then move forward. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? Knave of Pentacles, good news coming on in here, and the Five of Pentacles. So the challenge has shown up. Okay, because your Five of Earth is your Five of Pentacles right here. Okay, so I feel like something that you worked really hard on, you may have lost, or it changed. There was some details changed about it that you did not expect, and you're having to look at an alternative route, or it is offering you something alternative to look at. But either way, it actually leads to something really solid and practical, something that is really exciting to get. But you worked really hard for this, so I feel like it frees you up to do something different. There's some real changes here to do something really exciting. That's what I'm getting here. Now we got the Two of Water. In terms of business, Two of Water is about partnering up with the right people, soul tribe members, people who are on the same page, loving what they do, to do something long-term together, okay? So I feel like you're being given an opportunity to follow your heart again. In terms of love, it's soulmate. So either you are reconnecting with somebody, or you found something out about somebody and you're wanting to end it with that person. It's almost like then you meet somebody who is right for you, or you will be talking to somebody new. The Two of Water is about balance, harmony. This is your advice to yourself. Keep on a balanced, harmonious level. See the positive in everything. There's divine order here, and what is meant for you will never pass you by. It's almost like you know what is for you will come to you, okay? Which is really mature way of thinking. So I'm loving that, Aquarius. Now we got the World card. Now they're just giving me a name or a place. I guess it's a name. Crompton. Crompton. So if your name is Crompton, it could be a nickname. It could be a place name. Please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course. They're just indicating that if that person's lost attention in the reading, they're just bringing them back in here, okay? The World card indicates you've done everything you can within a situation that was physically, humanly possible, okay? You've completed a cycle. You've come full circle. Your efforts, you've hit a glass ceiling. There's no further that you can do. So that's really exciting, because that means there's a new cycle in play, which means there's new energy. The World card indicates there's going to be a moment where it's like, you're going to be in the right place at the right time, and these surprises are going to happen for you in divine order and bring a lot of happiness. Okay, you're going to be smiling from ear to ear, whatever this is. So if you felt like you've lost out on something, it gets replaced with something so much greater. Okay, the Fool card indicates that right there. There's a new start here. It allows you to take a leap of faith in an area. So if you're feeling uncomfortable, that Tower makes you feel uncomfortable to make the changes, to take the leap of faith. And here is the leap of faith with the Fool card. So this is a lot of potential. Okay, this is you turning heads in terms of love, or it is you turning heads in terms of business, or in friendships, you're giving a new start there to something. And I feel like there's a fresh energy of fun here. I feel the fun, basically the Fool card releases all expectations. Anything that is the Fool is tied to, he's cut the ties, or he or she has cut the ties to that and is walking on without any expectations, is allowing themselves to be guided by spirit, by divine order. And that's when you get to meet the right people, or you get put on the right path, because you're no longer struggling against the way forward. You're just being called to just be, okay? And here we have the Six of Air, which I'm loving, because Six of Air says you've gone through the ringer, you've gone through a real test, okay? And Spirit is guiding you, navigating you out of those rough waters into something calmer. So I feel like you're being guided out of any tension, any conflict, or anything that was not right for you. So for example, if you found a secret about somebody, oh, thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. They just gave me a quote. I guess it's a quote from somebody, but they're just giving me this, and I feel like it's quite profound. Hopefully I say it exactly the way they just said it, which is, I removed people from your life because I heard conversations you did not hear. Okay? So that's the sentence they just gave me. I removed people from your life because I heard conversations you did not hear. So for example, if, for example, you were in a toxic relationship with somebody and you know, it just didn't work out, Spirit's kind of guiding you to the fact that they are privy to the information on the other side, and they're guiding that person out of your life because perhaps they're toxic for you or something like that. So please, everything happens in divine order is what it's. I mean, it's hard when you're navigating some sort of loss or chaotic energy. It's hard to see where things can get good, but actually there's a lot of positivity coming towards you. Six of Air says you're transitioning through that energy, and it's a bit of a rite of passage. You're gaining greater wisdom. So if you've been privy to a secret, you were meant to hear that secret to allow you to have the set of choices that you have in order to protect yourself. So that is what they're indicating here, okay? And if you haven't heard a secret, there is one to come, or there is a piece of information that is about to come towards you that allows you to protect yourself in a situation, okay? Now the Messenger of Air indicates this message, or whatever it is, allows you to make the changes, because it's the Lover's card is a choice, okay? And you know, they're indicating that there's choices, there's changes happening here. The Messenger of Air allows you to make life-changing choices in order to take action elsewhere. The Messenger of Air also says you're moving forward. So there's some sort of information that allows you to move out of this energy. And I feel like, yeah, you're making huge changes in your life here. Now they're showing me a starfish. A starfish. Now the starfish is, it's about divine love. It's about good luck. It's also about hope. It's about healing. It's about, yeah, making amends. So it's also about using your intuition. So perhaps you may be mending something with somebody, but ultimately you've walked away from the energy, okay? Messenger of Air says you're moving forward and at speed, okay? Messenger of Air is someone who has formed opinions by experience or the knowledge that has come their way, and is using, it's almost like broadening your perspective or broadening your horizon. You're adapting to a new way of doing something or behaving in order to accommodate the information that has come your way. But there's some swift and quick changes happening here for you, for your highest good and for the positive outcome all around. So I feel like if you've been navigating a tough time, there's definitely a shift in energy to bring you something greater, something better. But I can't lie to you. You know, as you see, you got a Wheel of Fortune, you got a Tower. So it's going to be an uncomfortable shift before the positive energy comes your way. I have to tell you the truth, Aquarius. I can't just say, oh yeah, another Z here, another Z. Don't look at that Tower that's come up twice now. There's definitely going to be an uncomfortable shift, or you have already been going through that uncomfortable shift, and it brings something better, okay? It brings fresher energy for you. Now, I'm just going to go on and get a Wisdom of the Oracle to close the reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? They just give me the name Stefano. They're actually showing me a piece of art as well. It's of a man, very colorful man, and it's almost like this man has got his arm draped over his head. I know you can't see my head, but the arm is above the head and it's just looking forward. So if you have got that piece of art that you're looking at, or you are an artist and you're drawing that, it's very colorful, very beautiful, very striking. So if that's you, there's something in this message for you. I mean, you may have even called it Stefano, or maybe you're the artist, or so please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Okay, they're giving me something that makes no sense to me, but I will give it to you, which is they're showing me right at the center of the forehead, in the hairline, like it's like a little something right in the center of the forehead, in the hairline. It's like a oval shaped thing. I feel like, oh, okay, thank you so much, I'm sure grateful. So if you're like a performer or something like that, a microphone. So if that's you, maybe you're listening to this reading as you're getting ready to perform something. Well, I guess you would need, normally I feel like people who are in musicals have microphones like that. So maybe you're someone who is in a musical or wanting to get into a musical. Maybe there's an opportunity that you wanted and it didn't go your way. You may have had a bit of a test of faith, feeling like maybe your career's not going the way that you'd hoped, but there actually is much better. There's news coming your way that allows you to see that you're going to be quite successful. So I'm not really sure how to translate that image, so please take it as it resonates. We got number 24, time for a nap. Okay, rest. Also, as you can see, there's a fox there. So a fox, I love foxes. I think they're so beautiful. But often spiritually they can mean caution. They can mean, you know, just pay close attention to the details. So just be mindful of that. I'm going to read from the book. The stars are aligning, as you can see, and this fox is sleeping on the moon. Moons are about illusion, about fears. So let's just see what the book says for you. Number 24. Rest, rejuvenation, renewal, temporary non-action, allowing dreams to just rise. Okay, so I'll give you the prosperity message first and then the relationship message. This is a great time to take a break from your busy schedule and allow yourself the opportunity to just step back. Your plans are meant to be put on ice. Your goals can wait. Dream, imagine, and let go of the attachments to any outcome now. Meditate and take a holiday if you can. Things will speed up soon enough. That's why you got that messenger of air. Everything's about to go really fast. It says things will speed up soon enough. After a break, you may want to make some changes. Epiphanies have an amazing way of arriving and arising when you take your focus off your to-do list and let yourself just rest. And the relationship message says, when it comes to matters of the heart, don't make any plans right now. If you're not partnered, it's a good time to take some time out to get to know yourself and invest in yourself fully. If you're involved with someone, relax and just be with your partner. This is a time to be an uneventful moment. This is going to be an uneventful moment in time. Don't force anything now. Allow things to just flow naturally. And a beautiful renewal will take place all by itself. Patience is the key to your heart's desire right now. Withdraw from action in your relationship and give it a rest so that love and a connection can become rejuvenated. Okay? So I said you're walking away from something. Just allow it to just be. But it seems like you're partnering up again. Okay, so it's almost like there's either a break or you're walking away for good for something and something else better comes in its place. It just seems like there's a lot of unity, a lot of love surrounding you, but there's a bit of a detour where you're walking away and you're owning things, owning your own energy for yourself. So maybe that is that rest period, that respite. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know? We got a key, we got a guitar even. So, maybe the guitar is about finding the right key. I don't know. But maybe it's about raising your vibrations, okay? There's 2 stars on that guitar. So stars is Aquarius energy, of course, healing, but also abundance. Stars are aligning for your success. But I feel very much vibrationally, you're rising. You're finding the right vibration for yourself before you move forward. And guitars may be important. You may have just picked up your guitar after a long period of not playing it. You may have not been motivated. You may have separated from your love of music for a little while, which, you know, it's very hard to do. I went through a period of it myself many years ago, and, you know, it was bizarre. I can't live without music, but there was a period where I felt I had to. And when I came back to it, my gosh, it was sweet. So perhaps you're feeling that energy there. They want it on the sun, okay? Also, we got the owl. So a lot of wisdom coming here. Strategy, wisdom, planning, seeing things really clearly. Now, what's really interesting, the owl, there's a saying where I come from, the wise old owl says nothing but sees everything. Okay? So, that's that energy there. Either you know something, some sort of secret, or something has come to the surface, or you're about to find out something that gives you a big eye-opener, that you can see 360. Information or knowledge is coming your way. Okay? The owl is very, very important, Aquarius. Words like this, they want this on the Fool card, okay? This allows you to make a new start or take a leap of faith or opening yourself up to taking a chance, a risk. Because you've got 3 risk cards here, all in a line. You got the Wheel of Fortune, you got the Tower, and you got the Fool. These are gambling or risk elements. You know, taking a leap of faith in a certain area that maybe you felt like your intuition has been guiding towards, but you felt like you could not. The circumstances were not right. Circumstances will make themselves right for you, okay? So it is about, just as it says, taking a step back, seeing the whole plan, and letting it just unfold for you, and then taking the leap of faith. So I'll leave it there, my beautiful Aquarians. So they're just showing me something. One moment, please. Oh my gosh. I have not seen one of those in a long time. They just showed me, you know, I'm sure all of us have done this at one stage. When you're a child, you do that paper thing, I don't know what it's called, and you open the paper and it's got different things. So it's got like, you pick a number on the outside, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or whatever it is, depending on how many folds you got there. Normally it's like 4 folds. So you pick number 4 and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you open it, and inside it's got like gosh, I cannot remember what this is called. Then it's got like red, blue, green. Pick a color, red, and then you pick the color and you open it up, and it's got something underneath it, like a message or something. It's made of paper. You just put your fingers in it. I hope you understand what I'm talking about. You're like, Bobby, you're gone crazy. I have no idea what you're talking about. But it's a childhood thing. Now, that's all about choice, right? So your choices lead you to the next set of choices, to the next set of choices, to the outcome. So maybe that's why you got the Lover's card and the Two of Water here. But maybe you've just actually made one of those paper things for a child, or you've just been looking at one from childhood that maybe you've kept or something like that. There's a reason why they're showing me that, and I'm not really sure, other than maybe you've just made one, or you've just done one with a child. They've made one at school or something, and you've just done one, or you don't have to be a child to do one, but please take it as it resonates. I'm not sure really how it resonates. So if it does resonate, please drop it in the comments box below. I'd love to hear how it connects to you, okay? I'll leave it there, my beautiful Aquarians. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with this reading, which is very important for me. Also, they're showing me a lava lamp. Now, you know, I used to have a lava lamp back in the 90s, so I don't have one anymore. Maybe I should get one. Maybe that's a sign. But if you're looking at a lava lamp as you're listening to this reading, they're so beautiful, so calming, then there's something in this message for you. Again, if it does not resonate for you, doesn't mean it's not your reading, just means they want that person to pay close attention to the reading, okay? Thank you so much, my beautiful Aquarians. Love and light.